6 weeks have passed since the racing season began at Grundy County Speedway in Morris, Illinois. Tonight, the drivers unload their cars in familiar territory, because by now, they should have found their groove.
Crazy nights, last couple of weeks, I've wrecked. Okay, finished ninth, wasn't best finish of all.
DJ Workmeister has run an inconsistent season, from the highs of winning to the lows of rookie blunders.
Parking brakes on. Oh, crap.
Crashes and incompleted races.
I was pretty disappointed in myself.
Despite it all, he has his sights set on a championship.
Still got to race as hard as possible. I set a goal and I'm going to try and accomplish it.
A few weeks ago, DJ Workmeister wrecked his car during a race. Then last time,
People were talking smack that my car's cheated up.
DJ bought a new car on race night.
Where the hell did this car come from? That car was fast.
Asking my dad if we could buy it, and he said yes.
DJ smashed up the new car that night and miraculously went on to win the race.
What the heck? You're not supposed to wreck and win.
But despite the advantage of a faster car, DJ's dream of the ultimate prize may be slipping away. Ryan Hoffman is the leader in points by a landslide.
Ryan just snuck up, got into the lead. You know, DJ's winning features every week. Great. But Ryan is finished in the top 3 in his feature and he's pulling away in the points.
I was finishing up front, and that was the biggest thing. I needed to get as many points as possible.
Each race night, the drivers are given 11 points for showing up. Then the top 5 of a heat race and the top 10 of a feature gain points, depending on what order they crossed the finish line. The driver with the most points at the end of the season is the champion.
You don't have to win, but as long as you're consistent in the top 5 or the top 3 every single week, but on the nights that you don't win, you better not be in the bottom 10.
But consistency doesn't seem to be on the mind of track officials. The higher-ups change the rules anytime they see fit, which doesn't sit well with the drivers.
Tonight, in driver's meeting, they changed the rules.
At this point, I am getting sick of the rules changing every week. It's so messed up right now.
Previously, officials determined the lineup by a chip draw from a different division. But now the 4-cylinder racers must pull a poker chip out of a cooler to determine where they will start the race.
Oh, come on. 29. It's 2 minus, guys. Come on, baby. Oh!
You know, it should be lined up by points or some more organized way than pulling a chip out of a cup.
It's kind of stupid. Usually, you get rules, you set them, and they don't change.
Adding to the tension,
38 cars, like suicide.
the Pure Stocks will drive the 1/3 mile track with almost 40 cars in the feature race and 20 in each heat. Last time, 37 cars started the feature, which ended up in mayhem along the turn 2 wall.
Oh my gosh.
And the yellow flag is out. They just won't stop hitting each other.
That's what happens when there's 37 cars on the track.
The championship point standings before tonight's races are: Ryan Hoffman has the top spot. DJ Workmeister is in second. Eric Boudreau, DJ's teammate, is third. Kyle Lindemuth is in fourth.
Different rules for 4-cylinders as far as picking the lineups. They will pick poker chips 1 through 40.
Even though the racing season is well underway, tonight the drivers were told that the rules have changed. And
Got the top 10 in feature, gonna make points. Top 5 in heat races, gonna make points. Simple as that.
That's a bunch of bull. That's twice we've got stuck out of third place.
some of the drivers are furious, claiming that they have been cheated out of hard-earned points.
We got third in the feature and never got no points.
What race?
About 3-4 weeks ago, I talked to you about it. You said, oh, well.
Did you talk to the scorer, have her pull the sheets out or not?
You were supposed to.
They brought that class to that track. We're still drive a car. We still race around the track. You know, now you're treating us like dirt.
That's twice this year we've gotten ripped out of third place points. So how are you supposed to get up in points? We sure the hell don't make no money here.
Are you done now? Are you done?
I really felt bad for those guys between 15 and 30th in the points. It screwed them worse than it did the guys up at the top of the points.
Thanks, guys.
About 4 weeks ago, we finished third or whatever, and we never got any points for it. And then now this last week or whatever, we finished third and don't get points again. So it's kind of hard to gain any points if you don't get no points.
Luckily for top contenders like DJ Workmeister and Ryan Hoffman, not 1 point has been misplaced.
I'm actually pretty happy. I'm sitting second place in points, and I've won races, and I've been in 1 wreck.
DJ bought a new race car last time. Now painted with his team colors and the number 08, DJ heads out on the track for the first heat race tonight. And of course, he doesn't want any problems.
We're going out for the heat race. I'm starting about mid-pack. They're starting a couple guys up front that don't know how to drive.
DJ starts in the middle of the pack, and Ryan Hoffman is in the second row, outside.
And the 4-cylinder lining up.
Since both DJ and Ryan start close to the front, this should be an easy-going race.
Starting a group of guys up in the front of the pack that can't drive very well could end up pretty disastrous.
Earlier in the day, the drivers pulled poker chips out of a cooler, placing everyone in a random order for the lineup.
05 is 6.
They probably pulled the lowest chips, which starts them up front.
It's kind of one of those things where it all started right at the beginning. Everybody got bunched up. Even before the thing went green, people were jumping the start.
Here it comes, green flag.
Heat race number 1 gets underway. Ryan and DJ aim to get out in front and do it quickly.
And we come into turn 1 and it's 4 wide. Whenever you see 4 Pierce stocks going 4 wide, you know it's not going to be a good outcome.
Ryan Hoffman, number 117, takes the lead in turn 1 on the very first lap. DJ Workmeister in the 08 speeds up to catch his tail. All seems well for the moment until a few seconds later. Car 99 loses control, slams into the wall, and rolls over several times.
Next thing I look in my rearview mirror and I see this car. I'm like, he just rolled that wall.
All I saw was a car shoot straight up into the wall.
Roll 3 or 4 times into the wall. The car on its roof.
To avoid the traffic, car 99 drifted too high, miscalculated his position, and smashed into the wall. Tower officials wait to see if there is any movement from inside the vehicle.
Driver's all right. Good news, the driver's A-OK. And he can hear you.
Just flipped. No, that's the first time. Didn't expect that to happen. But I didn't go find my car.
The driver of car 99, Matt Clemens, miraculously walks away from the rollover without a scratch. Out on the track, the drivers move their vehicles back into first position, and the race completely starts over.
Here we go, green flag, we're back underway.
On the restart after that wreck, Hoffman was up front and I was way back.
Ryan guns it and moves way out in front on the first lap. DJ quickly navigates into second.
By the time I get in second, he was about a whole straightaway ahead, and he ended up winning the race.
Here, let's give it up for the winner, kind of a 117, Ryan Flying Hoffman.
Ryan Hoffman, number 117, wins the first heat race.
You want to be in first, and you'll do anything to do it.
The drivers are gearing up for the second heat race tonight. Even though everyone drives a 4-cylinder car, their racing abilities are not matched up equally. Some are seasoned drivers with their eyes on a championship. Others are rookies wanting to gain seat time, and a few are track hoppers, men and women who drift from racetrack to racetrack.
Good luck.
Eric Boudreau is DJ's teammate on the Double Deuce racing team, and he falls into the rookie group. This is his first season driving a stock car, or any car for that matter. He is only 14.
It's actually sort of nerve-wracking trying to drive a car for the first time. I'm just gonna get out there and just get some seat time, make some laps. A lot of people out there think that 14-year-olds can't drive cars. And my dad was pretty nervous. He thought that it would just be a wreck fest the whole year.
Power steering.
Yeah, we'll check power steering. Yeah, I think me and Eric are pretty equal. I have maybe about a year more experience than him, but I don't know if that'll make much of a difference. He's also a good driver.
And there's your winner, DJ Workmeister.
DJ proved that we're not out there just to wreck people, and we're actually trying to go out and win races. We're done. Ready to race.
Eric in the number 09 enters the track for the second heat. His teammate DJ is a little worried because a few inexperienced drivers are starting up in the front again.
Recipe for disaster.
Earlier in the day, the drivers pulled poker chips at random to determine their starting positions, placing the greener drivers first during the heat races. Due to their lack of seat time, DJ had to dive his way around a rollover crash during his race.
Car number 18, Scott Russo, setting the pace for the start of this race. Here they come. No way, says Tim Griffith, the flag man, no way. Well, I didn't see a green flag wave, did you folks?
By now, all of the pure stock drivers should understand what each flag represents. Green means go, but if the race starter is holding the flag still, the race has not begun. It must be waving in the air before they can hit the gas.
There was a lot of people making moves out there during that heat race that should have never been done, especially on the first lap.
Car 18 jumped the start before the green flag waved. To avoid a potential accident, the flagman refused to start the race.
Get this race restarted, not restarted, get it started. We didn't ever start the race.
The drivers line up into their first positions, but some are confused about where officials are telling them to go.
Wave me in the back, motherfucker!
Car 2 has no idea where he's supposed to be. Meanwhile, Eric Boudreau in the 09 maintains his cool.
Here we go, green flag for racing.
Car 18 jumps the start again, but the flag waves green. Eric tries to find his line and nudges 59 out of the way. Then moments later, 13 spins out and ends up against the wall. Eric is able to steer clear of the accident.
And the yellow flag comes out. Car 13 is displaying his bumper held on by at least one ribbon.
The flag waves green again, and for the most part, it's a clean race.
Car number 000 making the moves on car number 18, challenging for first spot. And now car number 09, Eric Boudreau, moves into third spot. And there's your winner, my friends.
Eric in the 09 takes third, and the winner, 00, feels the glow for the moment.
All 4 cylinders drivers, listen up. You need to go to a meeting right now at the north end of the pits with your flagman. Right now. 4 cylinders down here now!
I hear over the intercom that there's a mandatory driver's meeting.
I knew exactly what the meeting was going to be about.
Tim Goodlett, the flagman for tonight, is also Grundy County Speedway's top official. Calling a meeting after the races have begun is unprecedented. He must mean business.
Guys, somebody is going to get hurt out there.
Them 2 heat races was the absolute biggest crock of crap I've ever seen. What do you guys get paid? Somebody tell me. Is that worth flipping, rolling a car, tearing everything up?
Car 99 rammed into the wall while trying to avoid a wide berth of traffic during the first heat race.
And the second heat race, does anybody here not understand how we start a race? If I'm holding the flag out and it ain't waving, we ain't racing.
And during the second race, the drivers out in front jumped the start when the green flag was not in motion. An amateur mistake.
Where's the orange number 2? Is that you? Yeah. Do you understand what the yellow light means? Yeah. You're a half a lap in front of the field.
You pointed at me to get going.
I pointed at you to slow down so the rest of them could catch up. And you're still going around.
I was going around and the flag man was pointing me to get going forward, so I started going. And all of a sudden the guy in turn 1 was waving me down. What are you talking about? And I had no clue what was going on. Wave me in the back, motherfucker.
I'm telling you guys, enough of this. If this is all you guys, I'm telling you, if this is all you want to do is beat and bang the hell out of a car in front of you, go do it somewhere else. If you came here to race and learn something, then do it. That's all I got to say. If this is all you want to do is beat and bang the hell out of a car in front of you, go do it somewhere else. That's all I got to say.
After the flagman storms out of the emergency meeting, the pure stock drivers discuss the scolding they just received.
This drivers' meeting really opened some people's eyes that they need to stop being reckless.
They're putting this many cars in a heat race, and you got fast guys at the back that are trying to make their way to the front.
And some of the drivers feel officials should have lined them up by skill level.
You don't have a lot of time, so you're going to take more risks and chances.
Risky moves are part of racing, but taking them may piss off your opponents.
That was bullshit.
Right now there's a fight between Chad and Ed, which is Eric's dad.
What are you going to do, whoop my ass?
Yes,
Bring it on.
Yes, I will.
Chad Williams, driving number 59, started the second heat race directly in front of 09, Eric Boudreau. On the first lap, Eric tapped Chad's rear bumper, a common signal for a slower driver to get out of the way of a faster car.
Eric was pushing Chad down the straightaway, and Chad didn't really appreciate it.
Eric's dad, Ed, tries to keep his cool and defend his son.
There's no reason to push somebody all the way down the front stretch. He can be patient and wait.
Hang on, did he just say that a race car driver should be patient? Let's hear that again.
He can be patient and wait.
Typically, race car drivers don't wait patiently for their turn at the checkered flag.
Dude, if he touches me again, I'm gonna destroy that car. I'll tell you that right now.
I don't think he was trying to wreck him. I think he was just trying to give him a little push to get around another car.
There's going to be faster cars, there's going to be slower cars, and you got to know where you fall into that group of people.
The other drivers poke holes in Chad's argument.
No, I'm pulled up and let you go underneath me, man. That's how you're supposed to do it. You're faster than me, go, dude.
But Chad is determined to fight. He doesn't pay any attention to the advice of his fellow drivers.
You done pushed me 3 times tonight.
You want to see a push, I'll show you a push.
Go ahead. I'll make sure you never race here again. And I'm going.
Chad heeds Ed's warning and goes off to cool down. The others feel that a little more common sense from the officials would solve mistakes out on the track.
Well, when they put that many cars on the track, what do they expect?
Watch this feature, and then we'll see what happens after this, because this is going to be a joke. 40 cars in one race.
Last time, 37 cars started the feature, which may have caused a pileup.
And the yellow flag is out. They just won't stop hitting each other.
They make this big issue that everybody's driving like maniacs out there, and they throw even more cars out for the feature race.
Now, all of the drivers, from those with years of experience to rookies, head out on the track for the last race of the night.
Here's stock 4-cylinder feature time lining up.
DJ Workmeister and Ryan Hoffman are hoping for a clean race. Ryan is in first at overall championship points. DJ is second. Eric Boudreau, DJ's teammate, is in third, and Kyle Lindemuth is fourth. Since only the top 10 of a feature gain points, all of them need to finish the race completely and in the front with no nonsense.
There's no track on a NASCAR circuit that runs that small of a track, and we got just as many cars almost as they do out there. This is a beginner's division. They're not experienced.
Here they come, picking up speed out of turn 4. Green flag, and we are racing.
The race goes green and the top contenders gun it. They have just 12 laps to make the top 10. Ryan and DJ are in the middle. Eric and Kyle are in the front.
Car number 44, Kyle Lindemuth in second spot. And here comes car number 09, Eric Boudreau in third.
In just a few laps, Kyle Lindemuth in car 44 takes second. Eric Boudreau in the 09 closes in.
On the third lap, we have a new leader, car number 44, Kyle Lindemuth, but can he hold it?
Finding his line, Eric takes over and motors into first. Kyle drops to second.
But I do believe we have a new leader. Yes, we do. On the 5th lap, Eric Boudreau, car number 09.
Eric holds on to his lead, and out of nowhere, DJ Workmeister in the 08 takes over the second spot.
Here comes your finish.
Eric Boudreau wins his first feature race.
I was pretty excited that Eric won, me finishing side by side with him coming across the line. I mean, it would have been better if I won, but I mean, he's a teammate. It's kind of the same thing.
He's getting out of the car. He can hear you now.
It's been a long time coming for Eric to win a race. He's ran good all year. He's in good equipment. He's got good people behind him, and he absolutely deserved that feature win.
Can't believe it. I actually won my first feature in 4-cylinder racing. This is my first year doing it.
After defending his son's honor during a heated discussion earlier, Eric's father, Ed, is very proud of his son. And so is Grandma.
I mean, this is exciting. He's been really working at it.
Awesome! Next weekend, we're going to come out here and just do our best. And hopefully we win.
Tonight's point standings are: Ryan Hoffman has the top spot. DJ Workmeister is in second, followed closely by Eric Boudreau in third, and Kyle Lindemuth is in fourth. On the next Pure Stuff.
Yeah, I'm going out for a points race, and then I start looking around the pits, and we've got a ton of people that I've never seen before.
Oh my God, I'm like shaking.
Smoking hot.
Is my tire gone? It's gone, man.
I had that race, dude.
He's crazy. There's nothing to say about him. He's Jimmy.